The Koshak Mahal is an important historical monument in the small town of Chanderi in Ashoknagar district of Madhya Pradesh. History of the Koshak Mahal. Mahmud Khilji of Malwa is credited with the construction of the Koshak Mahal in Chanderi. In the year 1445 he passed through this town. It was at that point of time that he ordered that the Mahal be built. His original intention was to create a far more grand structure. He wanted the Koshak Mahal to be a 7-story palace. Unfortunately, only 2 stories were completed during his lifetime. Chronicler Mohammad Qasim Firishta in his Tareekh-e-Firishta mentions that the palace was built by the Sultan of Malwa, Mehmud Shah Khilji, to commemorate his victory over Sultan Mahmud Sharki in the battle at Kalpi. The building is square in plan and at the center of each of the 4 sides of the first story are tall, arched doorways. Initially planned as a 7-storied structure, as suggested by its original name, Koshak Hafta of the edifice with 7 stories. At present it shows only 3 complete stories and a part of the 4. There is no consensus on whether the intended 7 stories were ever completed. Some claim that the upper stories have collapsed with time, while others believe that the project was never finished. One legend has it that the real reason the Sultan ordered the monument's construction was to provide employment to the people of Chanderi. At that time, the people of the town were facing a severe shortage of work and using the pretext of the victory at Kalpi. The project was initiated to provide the people with work and pay. It is suggested that once the first story was completed, the builders were faced with the problem of raising the heavy stone blocks to the second level. This was resolved by burying the first story under dirt to create a slope on which the blocks could be carried uphill. Each story was similarly constructed and finally the dirt was cleared away to uncover the entire structure. The stone used in the construction of the palace was quarried from near Fatehabad and the Chioli river. The removal of these boulders resulted in the creation of 2 large water bodies, which are now known as Malluka and Sultania Pond. The architecture of the Koshak Mahal, Chanderi bears a lot of resemblance to the architecture of Mandu. The palace is equally divided into 4 equal parts. It reflects good architectural skills. The palace bears a very imposing look. Parts of it are now ruined, but this should not deter you from visiting the palace because it still retains some of its former grandeur. Chanderi is well connected by bus to the major towns and cities of Madhya Pradesh. Lalitpur is at a distance of about 38 kilometers from Lalitpur and Jhansi is 90 kilometers from Lalitpur. The nearest airports are Gwalior and Bhopal. From the airports you can take a bus or hire a car to reach Chanderi and visit Koshak Mahal. If you liked the video, then don't forget to like, comment and subscribe the channel. See you soon with an interesting episode.